Aw, animals.
Now this is how you do practical effects. Solo, a Star Wars story, isn't doing so well at the box office, but the movie isn't without its surprises. Like the fact that these alien hounds were played by dogs in bodysuits. A behind-the-scenes look at the film on this week's edition of the Star Wars show on StarWars.com gave fans a look at the planet of Corellia. Specifically, the show looked at the many practical effects employed, including the thick bodysuits worn by dogs to portray the Corellian hounds. According to WOOKIE-pedia, no joke, a real thing, these are fleet-footed, loud-barking, vicious species that were used for attack and hunting but did not make good pets. StarWars.com writes that this canine named Saxon was especially trained to wear the lycra bodysuit. Saxon also played Nymeria, a direwolf in Season 7's Game of Thrones, where looking epic was all that was required. Here's more from a galaxy far, far away and a peppering of doggos. Darth Jar Jar for the win. The world is set to go Star Wars nuts this week as the franchise's latest installment hits. Fanboys are geeking out as 66-year-old Mark Hamill returns to his role as saga icon Luke Skywalker for the first time since 1983. He's said to be training Rey from Episode 7, while good space dudes duke it out with bad space dudes. Speculation about the plot has been disrupting the Force all week, especially after @Hamill himself retweeted this. That's Frank Oz, better known as Yoda. And that's not all the bantha fodder Star Wars fanboys are sinking their teeth into. A Morning Consult poll among fans revealed that Vader wannabe Kylo Ren is less popular than Darth Jar Jar. That same poll also revealed that Yoda, Chewie, and Luke are jointly the second most popular character, but Princess Leia was number 1. Trek Wars 8: The Last Picard is out in cinemas this week. Fake bots may have fudged Last Jedi audience score. Just like the fictional universe they love, Star Wars fans have found themselves at war over The Last Jedi. One fan hates it so much, in fact, they claim to have hacked the film's audience score on review aggregator site Rotten Tomatoes. Sitting currently at around 57%, the fan claims to have hacked it with an army of fake bot accounts, and the claim may not be without merit. Bleeding Cool News found a Last Jedi reviews in the audience review section of the Shape of Water's RT page. This could easily have been a few misprogrammed bots reviewing the wrong film. We took a closer look at some of these user profiles. On the user ID pages of most of these negative reviewers, we were presented with page not found. Evidently, these could be the bots we're looking for. Bleeding Cool News also reports that the rate of audience reviews for The Last Jedi has been incredibly fast. Thor Ragnarok has 80,000 audience ratings and has been out for over 6 weeks. Justice League has over 116,000 user ratings in a month. The Last Jedi, meanwhile, got over 100,000 user ratings in just a few days. But is it really bots? Or, to quote South Park, that which has no life. Bad dog, bad dog. Finn, a mixed breed, was walking off the leash on a trail with his human Reed Thompson and Thompson's girlfriend in Ontario, Canada on Sunday. Finn usually stays close by, but that day he caught a whiff of deer and went into hound mode, ignoring commands to return. Thompson told Fox News Finn chased Bambi along a road through a hospital and back onto another road. He said the two animals tangled for a bit before scaling a guardrail and coming to some ice. But while Rudolph got away, Finn was put in the doghouse after being nabbed by Canada's finest. This photo went viral on Twitter, spawning #FreeFinn and dog versus deer memes galore. Reportedly, the pup was later released, but his owners received a very un-Canadian talking to about animal control and keeping dogs on the leash. Finn, meanwhile, seems to be doing fine. No word on the deer, though. Maybe next time, buddy. EA Battlefront II reply sparks Reddit savagery. American video game giant Electronic Arts is taking more hits than the rebel base on Hoth after it responded to a fan's complaint on Reddit. User MBM Maverick complained that he paid $80 for the hotly anticipated online shooter Star Wars Battlefront II and Darth Vader was unplayable. EA said their intent was to provide games with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. That official response sparked what might be one of the most downvoted Reddit comments in history, with 67,000 downvotes and rising. Vader is reportedly locked behind the game's progression system and not available from the get-go. According to Forbes, he and his, spoiler alert, son Luke cost 60,000 in-game credits apiece. Credits are part of Battlefront II's in-game economy and are earned via playtime. Forbes reports that 11 minutes of playtime equates to around 275 credits. Some Reddit users estimated it could take up to 40 hours of playtime to get Vader and another 40 hours to get Luke. Those combined 80 hours equate to nearly half a week. Loot boxes can also reportedly be bought with crystals, and those crystals cost real-world dollars. And that's after you put down 60 or 80 bucks for the game. But hey, it's only EA. What more could possibly go wrong? Chinese woman's puppy revealed to be baby fox. If you ever buy a dog in China, might want to make sure it's actually a dog. A woman named Miss Wang reportedly bought what she thought was a Japanese Spitz puppy for around $190 last summer in a Shaanxi province pet store. This is a Japanese Spitz, by the way. This little fella's not that. According to The Sun, Wang noticed something was afoot when her baby pooch started rejecting dog food. Another clue was the animal's changing body. Its fur got thick, face pointy, and tail long. Wang said the other dogs were actually afraid of the animal. While walking at a park, she said people would tell her it's not a dog, but a fox. An expert confirmed as such. Citing local media, The Sun reports Wang is getting ready to hand the animal over to the zoo. Sadly, she's not the only one to be duped into buying a fake dog. Recently, a Chinese couple were surprised after their Tibetan Mastiff pup started walking on his hind legs. Turns out their 2-year-old canine was actually a 240-pound Asiatic bear.